Hello. I have totally lied and said that I was going to make a video a week later, and here I am 3 months later. Today is September 21st, first day of fall, 2014. I said I was going to make a video about the tea thing. You know, that weekly thing I inject myself with. And always forget to do it. My bad. It's totally not due to like anxiety with poking myself. It's legitimately, it's like, oh shit, I forgot language. I apologize. Oh poop, I forgot to shoot myself up. There we go. And it will be like 2 days late, and for whatever reason I'm just like, oh yeah, should have done that. Originally my date were Thursdays, and now it's Friday because I was like, oh, Friday, like that's the perfect day. But now it's like Saturday / Sunday / whenever I remember. Probably not for the best. I will touch on the process though here. I can't remember if I mentioned it in my last video, but I moved back home from Winnipeg. And instantly upon arriving to Halifax, I went to my family doctor and was like, alright, look, like I need to see an endocrinologist or someone to get, a blood work done, which I still haven't done. It's been a year and a month. Still haven't had blood work done. Should probably get that done. But I haven't seen the endocrinologist yet. I get to see her in November. I'm already on hormones, so I feel like the fact that I'm on them, I should potentially have the option of seeing an endocrinologist to get my blood work done. Because, you know, shit might be going on. Might be on too high, too low dosage. Who knows? I haven't had my blood work done in probably since last June, so a year and a couple months ago. Yeah. But I get to see her in November, and I have to get blood work done 2 weeks beforehand, so yeah. The process here is really bad. I also talked to my family doctor and got referred at the beginning of April, because that's when Nova Scotia started funding their transgender surgeries. So in April I got referred to a surgeon to get the insides taken out. I still haven't heard anything from them. I don't expect to for a while because the process is so bad. I'm dog sitting. This is Luna. She misses her mom. Her mom's in Nashville. I'm jealous. I want to go to Nashville, but I wasn't invited. Dicks. Sorry, squirrel. Oh, some changes of testosterone. The first year, obviously, everything right off the bat hits you. You stop getting your period, which is fantastic. You stop. I don't know where I was going with that. I really don't. So yeah, you stop having your period. Your sex drive increases, and honestly, it never goes away. You just have to learn to manage it and control it. That's what the gym is great for. I ballooned. I gained so much weight. I ballooned to like 215, and I was a chubby kid for a while. I look at pictures and I'm like, holy, I didn't even notice I lost that much weight. And yeah, after a year, just kind of, it's a lot easier to lose. And I don't have the best of diet. Should probably improve on that. Obviously, your voice changes, even though you mentally do not realize that it does. Or at least I don't. I still sound like I did beforehand in my head. Hair growth, obviously, and honestly, after a year, that's when it kind of starts to kick in. I'm gonna be a bear. I'm already halfway there. The amount of hair that I can grow on my chest, stomach, face. Like, this is 2 days without shaving. So that changes. The thing that you don't really ever think about is like your mental changes. I'm really open now, if that makes sense. In the sense that like nothing really bothers me. So like people will like try to get under my skin or whatever, and it's just like, yeah, well, okay, like good try, bro. Like whatever. So that changes, and it just like brushes off your shoulder, and it's like, yeah. But then like weird little things will irritate me, and you have to just kind of ignore it. I feel like an evil villain with their pet on their lap, and I'm just like stroking her, and it's like, hello. I squirreled again. Sorry. I'm also chewing gum, and I almost spit it out there. Okay, next. The other day, I was walking by the mirror, because, like, every time you walk... okay, maybe not everyone, but I do. Every time there's, like, a reflection, I'm like, oh, hey, and, like, check myself, and it's like, oh, yeah, and, like, I'm gorgeous. Like, deal with it. But I looked in the mirror, and I was like, who the fuck is that? Sorry, I swore again. And I had, like, legitimately was like, I'm the only one home, like, who is that guy? And, like, went back and was like, oh my god, I didn't recognize myself. It was the first time I legitimately had not recognized myself. And was like, I saw 100% male. Because, like, I don't know. The entire time that you're starting, you're like, oh, I'm not passing enough. I don't act masculine enough. Oh, people are gonna know. People are gonna be able to tell. And it was like the first time I was like, I don't think anybody could tell. I did get misgendered though, like last month. It was hilarious. I was at work, and my manager was like, oh, who was helping you? And they were just like, she was. And my manager was like, she? Because they don't know. And they were just like, what do you mean? Who? And they like pointed at me, and my manager was just like, are you blind? Like, had that like look of just like confused, like what are you talking about kind of look. And it was just so funny because it was a while since I've been misgendered, and I like had like the scruff going on, and they were just like, no, she helped me. And I was like, good call, bud. Like, I almost wanted to give him a high five in a sense to be like, how did you know? What else? Oh, I'm officially a year and almost a month post-op. And I will show you that. I've been growing a lot more muscle here lately, which is beautiful because, duh, you want that. I went to Dr. Hugh McLean in Mississauga, as you will know in my other video, and I will show you. And I feel like my chest has changed even since then. Oh god, good thing I'm not a stripper. I take off my clothes so awkwardly. So here's my chest, a year and a month. I do have keloid scarring here, but it is a lot better than what it used to be. But I also need to take into account that I do not put anything on my chest. This is just healing naturally. But yeah, you can kind of see that I'm now getting definition, whereas like when you have top surgery it's like completely flat. So it's nice. Ooh, see that twitch. So yeah, but again, I do put a lot of work into the gym. Not recently, just because summer, and I went to 2 prides. I went to Toronto World Pride and Halifax Pride, and it was my first summer here in Nova Scotia since moving back. So obviously I lived at the beach, and it was my first topless summer, guys. Like, it was amazing, and I was really insecure about it at first, but I have a great group of friends that were just like, don't even worry about it. And it's like, alright. And they helped me a lot. But yeah. I don't think I touched on anything that I wanted to touch on. I just rambled. And I'm bored. So I made a video. Because it's the first time I'm not doing anything in a really long time. But here's Luna. Say hi. Hi. She's sad. Do you want a treat? Yeah, you want a treat. Alright. Well, I'll end this here. It's a lot longer than I meant it to be too. I'm sorry. Especially if you watched the whole thing. But congratulations, you made it to the end. See ya.